Good day, awesome YouTubers. It is Lollyman16 here for another Dragon Ball Super review. This one is episode 62, and it is entitled. I gotta look at the actual translations here. First of all, before I start this review, I know I am a little bit late on this one, guys. I just have a little bit of things going on with me, but I am able to make this super review for you guys pretty late at night tonight. So let's get right into this episode. The episode is entitled, let me go down just real quickly. It is entitled 世界は俺が守る Trunks 怒りのスーパーパワー炸裂 And it's basically, I will protect the world. Trunks' superpower explosion of anger or power. This episode, it was kind of a good setup for the next episode, episode 63. If you guys seen the preview, it's really nice. Basically, what happens in this episode is we start off with Trunks going all in again. Basically, like we've seen, following up from last episode, he goes all in, goes for a pretty powerful shot, but Block goes in for a knee. And at one point, there's a point in the episode where Trunks actually uses, it almost looks like the Goku's dragon throw. Basically, he grabs Black's leg and throws him into a building. There's some pretty good teamwork with Black and Zamasu going on as they, continuously fire ki blasts. I'm actually pretty surprised that Trunks has the ability to not completely negate their ki attacks, but he can at least fend them off and kind of pretty much deflect the energy of blasts. I thought that was pretty cool. Again, the form that Trunks has is pretty awesome, but it doesn't last because Goku and Black at one point they have this coordinated kick where Zamasu and Black both kick him at the same time. He goes down, Vegeta goes Super Saiyan Blue and tries to attack, but it's to no avail. He cannot do anything, and at this point Trunks is telling Goku and Vegeta to head back to the past because obviously Goku is down and Vegeta is down too. So anyway, before they leave, Vegeta gives Mai these last sensor beans and they leave, but not before Black fires a ki blast at the time machine, but Trunks is able to deflect it with his own ki blast. So basically after this they return back to the past, and there's a kind of a comical scene with Goku and Muten Roshi later on. But before that we have some interesting stuff, kind of some filler padding with Bulma basically telling Lord Beerus like, you messed up and all that stuff. Zamasu is still alive, what were you doing, what were you thinking? And Vegeta really, not Vegeta, Lord Beerus really doesn't care. He's kind of thinking like, it doesn't really affect me. Anything that happens in the future doesn't affect me or this present timeline. So Beerus goes to leave and actually goes to Gowasu. Before this though, we have a reunion, kind of a cool reunion sequence with all the Z fighters and basically everyone at Bulma's house. Chi-Chi's kind of mad because they tell her all the stuff that happened with, how Black killed them, both her and Goten in the future. And it's pretty interesting to hear this conversation because, Vegeta's telling them, well, how can we beat Black and Zamasu? I mean, we keep taking these losses here and we're not doing any damage. So at this point Piccolo suggests to the crew for the use of Mafuba, and I told this in my spoiler video. Basically the Mafuba is the evil containment wave, as the dub called it. If you guys have seen Dragon Ball, you would know that Muten Roshi uses this against Piccolo Daimao, which is the Demon King Piccolo. I find it pretty cool that Mai and the gang, the Pilaf gang, recognize Piccolo Daimao because they were the ones who opened the seal in the first place. So anyway, that was really funny. Cool homage to the old days. Anyway, Piccolo in a comedic scene was about to teach Goku the Mafuba because if you remember, he used the reverse Mafuba on Kami. Anyway, so he was about to teach Goku it, but Goku instant transmission over to Master Roshi's place, and then another comical scene with Goku training with Muten Roshi using it. He actually tries it out on the Kame, or the turtle. It's a pretty funny scene. Anyway, so he trains all night, and he was eventually able to get it in the morning, and he's ready to go. They're all ready. Vegeta actually goes to train in, I believe it's the Room of Spirit and Time, or the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, if you guys are not aware of that. So, anyway, the end of the episode, we get Gowasu, Beerus, and Whis basically trying to figure out how they can defeat Zamasu. I find it interesting because Lord Beerus has this character where he's like, he seems like he doesn't care, but really he does. We found this out in the tournament when he restored Shampa's Earth. Anyway, I found that his character is pretty interesting overall. I really like Beerus. But anyway, we leave off the episode with them trying to figure out how they can kind of retrace their steps, because what happened here is it was Gowasu who recruited Zamasu in the first place, and that's what caused all this mess. So they're trying to figure out how they can stop it all from happening in the first place, and which leads us into the next episode. I don't know if I'm going to make my episode predictions out tomorrow, but I could make it. You guys will have to stay tuned for that. Thank you all for tuning in. I thought this episode was not really great animation wise, but it doesn't matter because next week it looks like we're getting, I don't know if it's Tate or not, but someone really good. Maybe it's a new guy, who knows. Anyway guys, that's my review. Thank you all for tuning in today, and I will see you guys later. Follow me on Twitter if you have not already to do so. All those links in the description, and of course all the translations, of course all credit goes to Herms for him. Again, link everything in the description. Check it out. Stay awesome everybody, and have a good one.